What is going on, everybody? This is Maximilian, and you'll notice that this is the first Pokemon video I've uploaded in a while. And, well, there was this little thing, you may or may not have heard of it. It's called Modern Warfare 3. It kind of came out, about a week ago, and it's essentially been consuming my life for the past week or so, as it probably has been for everyone else who's purchased the game. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can call that a legitimate excuse for me not adhering to my uploading schedule. But, I mean, at least it provided a little bit of something for you, right? You probably noticed that I've been uploading a little bit of the campaign gameplay. And I figured, I recorded the campaign when I played it. I thought, what the heck? I mean, it's a really short, I guess, let's play, if you want to call it that. Even though there's absolutely no commentary with it, because I didn't want to do any commentary on it, just because it would have been really awkward to try and do that as a live play sequence, and I just thought it wouldn't have been very valuable. I felt like it would have detracted from it. So I just decided, keep it just plain and simple. Absolutely nothing on it. So I'm uploading that to YouTube currently, and I thought, hey, maybe at least you guys would enjoy it, and if nothing else, it's something to put on my channel. Because I'm continuously trying to grow my channel, and the easiest way to do that is to put more videos up. So, right now, I think this will be my 99th video, maybe my 100th, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I'm getting close. So, the big question is, what do you want me to do for my 100th video celebration? Technically, I actually have more than 100 videos on my channel at the moment. Actually, it's just that some of them are private or unlisted, so you won't be able to see them. These were actually some of the first videos that I uploaded when I was first actually getting started on YouTube, and I figured, I'd keep those private just because, they weren't my greatest work, and I kind of like to keep them there for reference, but at the same time, they're really not worth viewing. So, I've been officially not at 100 videos yet, but I have had 100 for a while. But still, I think someone pointed out in a previous video that, hey, you're getting close to 100 videos, so we got to do something special. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to have, maybe an open lobby on Modern Warfare 3? We'll just have some fun, and I'll post some gameplay for that, even though I will freely admit that Call of Duty it's not really, I guess, my thing for YouTube, because that community is very oversaturated at the moment. It's dominated by its well-known, if you can call them celebrities. The personalities are there, so I'm not trying to establish myself in that community or anything. But I figured this would be like some kind of fun experience for all of us, and it's just hilarious to look back on some goofy things that may have happened, or that could potentially happen rather in the open lobby. I just need some kind of ideas of what you guys would like me to do, because this is a milestone. This is historic. It's not making front page news or anything, but still, it's important, right? So, leave a comment and let me know what you guys would like to see for a 100th video, or what you'd like me to do in celebration of having 100 videos. We don't necessarily have to make the 100th video some kind of extravaganza, but we can at least have some kind of party to celebrate. So, let me know what you'd like me to do. I will try posting on Twitter more often to let you know when I'm going to be on Modern Warfare 3, although honestly, it will pretty much be any time in the evening from here on out. Now, granted, there may be an exam I have to study for, what essentially happened this night and the night before. I've had 2 exams this week, one which I just took today and maybe did okay on. It's going to be a little iffy there. And then I have one coming up tomorrow, so got to get that out of the way. And then after that, it's pretty much nothing until Thanksgiving break. So if you guys are on Xbox Live, go ahead and add me to your friends list, or just send me a party request at some point in the evening, because I'm usually on all the time. I don't ever hide my online status, because I like finding people, and I like it when people find me to put into a party, because honestly, playing Call of Duty is just so much more fun in a party. I've tried playing Modern Warfare 3 on my own. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good game, but it's just way more fun when you're playing with a full party of 6 people. You know everyone's in your party, you know everyone's communicating, and you know that you're all trying to accomplish the same objective, which is winning the game, regardless of whether that's domination or kill confirmed or whatever, and you're not, camping in a corner trying to whore out your kill streaks. That just really bothers me when you get some random on your team, and that's literally all they do, is just sit in a corner and try and whore kill streaks, or do stupid stuff like repeatedly kill themselves to see how many deaths they can get. I don't know why somebody would attempt to do that at this point in the game, because it just came out. I guess they're trying to get the lowest KD possible, but I mean, seriously, there's no point. All you're doing is bringing the rest of your team down with you, so it's just, I can't stand it. I really hate it when people do stuff like that. So I always prefer to play on teams. So if you guys happen to see me on Xbox Live, shoot me an invite. I'd love to join your party, love to meet some of you guys. I actually met quite a few of my Xbox Live friends through YouTube this way, just saying, hey, add me to your friends list and invite me to a party whenever on Xbox Live. I've met people like, These aren't their real names, obviously. These are their gamer tags. Feel really weird if I actually addressed them like this in real life. But people like Folding Chicken or Chilled Zero or Lumi and let's see who else have I met through YouTube. Um, about 26 ducks. Another guy hit a gamer tag about 26 ducks. That guy's hilarious. And some of these guys are really good. Like Chicken's amazing. I don't know if you guys know Folding Chicken. I think he may or may not have a YouTube channel, but if you don't, if you need a guy who's a trooper for any party, like this is your kind of guy. Like these are the kind of people I love playing with because like sometimes they do really good, sometimes they don't do really good. Like not so hot, kind of like me. I'm a little iffy in my gameplay. Either I'm really on it or I'm just not there at all. But these guys are always doing their best to accomplish the objective and win the game. And it's so much fun playing with these guys just because they're all in it to have a good time. And it just is a much more enjoyable and rewarding experience when you're playing with other people. Plus, you have a lot less tendency to rage when you're playing with others, just because well, okay, I mean, at least I'm not doing so hot, but other people can pick up the slack for me. Whereas if you're playing all by yourself, you feel like you're trying to carry the team on your shoulders, and then, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah. So, the more you're carrying, the harder you rage. At least that's the way it is for me. So, that's just an example of what my YouTube experience has been like with Xbox Live. So, if you guys happen to be on Xbox Live, you're playing Modern Warfare 3, please invite me. I'd like to meet some of you guys. I'd like to get to play Xbox Live with other people, because playing by yourself is just weird, like I said. And I think it'd be cool. So I'll be posting on Twitter whenever I get on, or at least I'll try to post on Twitter when I get on. This will make it easier for all of us in the long run. Now, I have a few questions for you guys for this video. I know I'm kind of getting into this a little late, but hey, whatever. At least I addressed it. At least I remembered to address it. Since I'm uploading the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, I know some people are like, okay, this is kind of cool, but the there's some things that could be improved, like the brightness could be better. Yeah, I'll try recording that. I know I'm going to finish uploading the campaign, at least as far as what I've got going now. I'm going to finish uploading that. It's just going to be a matter of time. So I guess the only question is, do you want to see anything else from Modern Warfare 3? Like, I don't think I'm going to try and get into the whole multiplayer commentary thing, 'cause it's just not really my thing. Like, maybe I could upload some survival mode gameplay with Taylor and some other people, because I think that'd be kind of fun. I've actually had some really interesting game-winning kill cams. If you guys are interested in just seeing maybe clip footage, like just some cool things that just happened to me or friends of mine, maybe you guys would like to see that, let me know. If you guys don't want to see any more Warfare 3 at all, if you'd rather just see Pokemon and Duels of the Planeswalkers or stuff like that, that's fine too. I realize that I'm catering to a niche here, and my following has basically been built around Pokemon, so I want to stick to that. That is going to be my main focus. However, I do want to give a little bit of variety here. So I'd like to find some tangents I can shoot off into. Although I don't want you to feel like I'm kind of I'm dumping Pokemon for something else. That's not my intention here. For the time being, Pokemon is my primary focus. That's what I built this channel on. That's what my subscriber base is built upon. So I'm going to cater to that niche more than anything else. However, if you guys want me to throw something else in there, throw you a curveball, shake things up, that kind of thing, let me know what you guys would like to see. Because now we got some new games out here. I don't have Skyrim yet. I probably wouldn't be uploading Skyrim anyway. I know that's a really big thing out here. People are like, oh, Skyrim is so cool and everything. But my personal beef with that is I bought Oblivion, I want to say, in 2009. So about 2 years ago. About 2.5 years ago, I bought Oblivion. And I knew it was a really good game because I'd see my friends play it, and I'm like, oh man, this game is really cool. I've got to play this game. The problem is I haven't put nearly enough time into that game. Like, I think I'm only like a level 7 or something in Oblivion, and I just don't feel like I can morally justify buying Skyrim when I haven't put nearly enough time into Oblivion yet. I mean, I bought the game, I paid good money for it, so I should at least invest that, I guess, money's worth of time into the game before I move on to something else like Skyrim. Like, I know they're not contingent upon each other as far as the plot is concerned, but at the very least, I would still like to say, hey, I've gotten my money's worth out of this game. I've played enough out of this to have enjoyed it thoroughly. Now I can move on to playing Skyrim. Because I know Skyrim is, at least from what I've heard, much better than Oblivion, but still, that doesn't mean that Oblivion's a bad game. It's still incredible. So I'm going to be playing Oblivion a little bit during Christmas break. I'm kind of like making that my little pet project to try and invest more time into Oblivion, because I never really put enough time into it, and I really, really want to play more of it, because I know that game is way too good for me to just be ignoring it. So, As far as that is concerned, I don't think I'm going to be uploading any Oblivion gameplay because that is just honestly, it's an awesome game to play, but in my opinion, it's a terrible game to watch. So that's probably not going to be one that I would upload. There's a few other new games out there, but you also have to keep in mind that my budget is limited, so I'm not just going to run out and buy a game just for the sake of uploading it to YouTube. So if you guys do want to see some other content, we'll try and keep it within the realm of stuff that can be easily acquired or stuff that I may already have. So just keep that in mind whenever you're posting comments about maybe other content that you'd like to see. I do plan on finishing out the campaign for Duels of the Planeswalkers. That is going to happen, as well as the Call of Duty campaign. So at least that's some other variety we have there. That'll keep you occupied for at least another few weeks, possibly even through Christmas. But at some point, I'm going to run out of Duels of the Planeswalkers content, and I'm also going to run out of Call of Duty campaign, because the campaign has to end. Maybe I could run back and play through the other Modern Warfare campaigns and kind of like tie them all together into one giant playlist. Maybe that'd be something that you guys would enjoy. Because personally, I think I still kind of hold to the fact that the original Modern Warfare was the best campaign. Everything from the storyline and the actual gameplay in the campaign, it was absolutely phenomenal. That's not to say that the other two aren't good, because they do have their good points. I just think that Call of Duty 4's was the best. So I don't know, maybe that'd be something you guys would like to see. I'll consider it, but I just want to kind of, I want to be able to give you guys some variety, like I said before. So, leave a comment, let me know what you guys would like to see. And I realize this episode of Pokemon isn't really going too much anywhere as far as the plot is concerned. Actually, I don't really think it did go anywhere. We did manage to accomplish something, though, so you gotta give me some credit for that. I did manage to get the expansion card for my Pokegear radio. Almost forgot what that was that I got that expansion card for. But essentially, that is the Pokeflute 2.0, so to speak, because the Pokeflute is on, I think it's Kanto Radio Channel 20? Something along those lines. But you use the radio card to play the Pokeflute, so we need that to wake up Snorlax, so that way we can take the Diglett Tunnel and get to Viridian City, which in turn gets us to Pewter. You know, that whole shebang. Because we've got to go fight Brock. He's just sitting there, he's anxious, he's waiting for a challenge, and I can provide such a challenge, so therefore we must go beat Brock. And I need to level grind this Houndoom a little more, because for whatever reason, literally every coughing I fight just loves to blow itself up, which means I get no experience, and it just drove me crazy. You would think that this Houndoom, considering that it's evolved, would have a much higher health point total, but guess not. So pretty much any self-destruct, regardless of what kind of health I have, is going to kill it. Sad but true. So didn't get to raise Houndoom as much as I would have liked this episode, but nonetheless I did get to level grind a little bit. And that's essentially the primary goal for essentially what's going to be all of Kanto, is just level grinding. However, it's in a sophisticated manner, because we get to fight gym leaders and progress the plot, so to speak. As if fighting gym leaders actually progresses anything. It essentially gets us closer to fighting to Red, which is the ultimatum in this game. After we fight Red, it's all done. It's over. I know. Well, not really. We still have other things to do, but I'll probably end up doing them before we fight Red. I'll probably save Red for the very end. So that is our long-term goal. There's some other things I'm thinking about. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and thanks for being patient for another Pokemon upload. I've just been insanely busy and insanely occupied with Modern Warfare 3. Until then, see you guys later.